Good morning, everyone. Welcome back again in our English subject today. Today we have been 2.11. Been 2, bab ke-11. And the title, modals. Okay, in here we can discuss three parts of modals. The first, definition of modals, kinds of modal, the usage of modal. In the usage of modal, we can see five parts. The first about ability, possibility, permission, necessity, and logical. Okay, now we enter to the first topic about definition of modal. Okay, in here I will read definition of modal. Modal is one of the auxiliary verbs. Modals are helping verbs that express the speaker's attitudes, express that a speaker feels something is necessary, advisable, permissible, and possible. In bahasa, modal adalah satu dari auxiliary atau kata kerja bantu yang mengekspresikan sikap pembicara, mengekspresikan bahwa pembicara merasa sesuatu itu perlu, dapat disarankan, dapat diizinkan, dan mungkin. Okay, we enter to the B kinds of modals. Okay, modals auxiliaries in English are okay. Modal dalam bahasa Inggris itu ada, you can see, can, could, may, might, must, had to, ought to, shall, should, will, and would. Each modal has more than one meaning. Okay. Modals in bahasa diikuti oleh simple form of a verb. Okay. Kata kerja bentuk dasar infinitive. Ya, you should remember the pattern, rumus dari modal, subject plus modal plus infinitive plus object. Infinitive verb 1. Ya, simple form infinitive verb 1. Okay, you can see the examples. Can, he can speak English. Yeah, could from the can, can, the form of past is could. Okay, he can speak English. May, you may go home soon. Okay, had better, you had better study harder. Okay, must, you must go hurry to be on time tomorrow. Okay, and etc. Okay, see the usage of modals. Yang pertama penggunaan modal, the first ability, kemampuan. Okay, modals that can express ability are modal yang mengungkapkan kemampuan adalah can and could. Can bentuk present, could past. Okay, examples you can see Kathleen can speak Spanish, but she cannot speak Russian. Tom is strong. He can lift that heavy box. I can play many kinds of piano. I have taken lessons for many years. Okay, could express ability in the past. Can, present, could, past tense, and the usage as ability, kemampuan. Okay, untuk in bahasa, untuk mengekspresikan ability, kemampuan, could digunakan dengan keterangan waktu. Sebab tanpa keterangan waktu akan terlihat seperti kalimat kondisional, pengandaian. Example, when I was 16, I could dance all night. I could run fast when I was a child, but now I can't. Okay? Ketika saya berumur 16 tahun, saya dapat berdansa sepanjang malam. Saya dapat berlari kencang ketika saya waktu kecil. Ketika saya kecil, tetapi sekarang saya tidak bisa. Could to express ability and the meaning dapat and could the form of past from can. Okay, possibility, kemungkinan. Modal that express possibility are may, might, could. May, might, could. Okay, they have some meaning. The speaker is not sure of the statement when using these modals. They express possibility in the present or future. Example, Example, it may rain tomorrow. It might rain tomorrow. It could rain tomorrow. Ya, this is possibility, kemungkinan. It may, mungkin hujan besok. Itu mungkin hujan besok. Okay, means the meaning in here, it will possibly rain tomorrow. Itu akan mungkin hujan besok atau mungkin kemungkinan besok akan hujan. Okay, that's about possibility. Okay, permission, permisi, modals that express permission. You can see the modals may, can, could. May plus can. May and can are used to express permission. May is more polite than can. The word of may, kata may dan can digunakan untuk mengekspresikan permisi. May, the word of may, kata may lebih sopan dibanding kata can. Example, may I smoke in your class? Yes, you may. Could I take my examination early, Mr. Allen? Can I take my examination early? Can I stay with Nanny, Mom? Certainly, yes, dear. Can is used informally to request permission, especially to someone he knows fairly well. Kata can digunakan dengan sangat formal untuk melakukan permisi, khususnya untuk seseorang laki-laki atau perempuan yang kamu sangat kenal. You can use the word of can if you want to take permission of them. See? Next, necessity. Necessity, keharusan. Okay? I will read in here. Modal that express necessity is must, keharusan, must, harus. Have to and have got to. Have basically the same meaning with must, have to, or have got to. Considered as kind of other auxiliary. This is from Church, 1980. Okay, example, one must eat to live. Seseorang harus makan untuk hidup. There is no choice, tidak ada pilihan, keharusan. Okay, the time is up, you must go. Waktu habis, kita harus pergi. You say you want to pass, then you must try harder. It is only way to pass, ya. Kamu mengatakan kamu harus melewatinya, lalu kamu harus mencoba dengan keras. Okay, for the negative of those sentences are not formed with must, but with have to. Untuk negatif, kalimat-kalimat negatif, bentuk yang kita gunakan tidak must, tetapi have to. Example, the time is up, but we don't. Don't in here, negative sentences, so we use have to. But we don't have to go. You don't have to try harder to pass. You are doing very well. Did he have to leave early? That's about necessity, keharusan. Okay, the last topic about logical conclusion, kesimpulan yang logika. Okay, must is used to indicate that the speaker assumes something to be true from the speaker, so it is not absolutely certain of the truth. In bahasa, the word of must, kata must, keharusan, digunakan untuk menunjukkan bahwa pembicara menganggap sesuatu benar dari pembicara, meskipun kebenarannya tidak pasti sepenuhnya. Okay, we use must plus perfective to express logical conclusion in the past. Okay, look at the example. The grass is wet. Rumput itu basah. It must have rained last night. It probably rained last night. Ya, this is the logicalnya. Logikanya. Rumput basah. It must have rained at last night. Ya, kemungkinan semalam hujan sehingga rumputnya basah. Okay. John did very well on the exam. John did very well on the exam. John sangat baik sewaktu ujian. John melakukan ujiannya sangat baik. Okay. The logic is he must have studied or he probably studied. Dia pasti belajar sehingga dia bisa melakukan ujiannya dengan baik, mengerjakan ujiannya dengan baik. Okay, the form, this is the form, the pattern, rumus. Must plus have plus past participle, verb 3. Ya, past participle, that, verb 3. May, might, could plus have plus past participle. Should, ought to plus have plus past participle. Examples, this is the examples. The room is clean. So, what's the logic? We can say in here, the room is clean. Ruangan itu bersih. So, the logic, someone should have cleaned it. Seseorang pasti membersihkannya. That's the logic. Number two, he was not there last night. Dia tidak di sini semalam. So, the logic, she might have been sick. Mungkin saja dia sakit. Okay, that's about the logical conclusion. That's about modals. I think that's all for our topic today. Don't forget study at home and always practice your English anywhere, anytime, everywhere. See you, bye-bye.